All right, here's the update on the Go Kart. Got new bearings put in, both sides. Got the seals here. Here's the seals, part numbers 30 by 47 by 7. The other one is a 25 by 47 by 7. So basically what that is, here on your sprocket, this is 30 millimeter. So this one will actually slip over the top of that when it goes in here and seal up. The axle here, this is your 25, which it slips over and seals up on that side. As you can tell, I had to pull the motor to get it apart. I really, at this point, don't think there was any way of getting that apart without dropping the motor. So we'll see when I start putting it back together. I may be able to put the rear end possibly in and then the motor, but I still think this all had to come out together. So onto the reverse gearbox. Gonna put new seals in it. These basically just pull out their spline, very similar to the seals that are on the bearings. Same with this one. I actually think this is probably the exact same seal, and it's the one I'm more concerned about. You can see where it's kind of leaking. Getting those seals put in. Here's the seals that were in it. As you can see, they're shot. There's a little bit that's left of the bearing, but yeah, those pretty much completely gone on the right hand side of the Go Kart. The one on the left, the actual seals and bearing were still intact. They were just the seals were definitely leaking, and there's a lot of dirt and crap in there, so it wasn't going to be long before that bearing went out as well. So kind of the plan: clean the motor up. I really want to go through the cooling parts of the water pump, thermostat, make sure everything is working there. I think that's part of the issue why it got parked to begin with. Go through all that and make sure the radiator, fan, everything's working. Plan to just bare wire this, the necessities. It does look to have like a stator and a charging system and a rectifier up there, so I'll probably hook all that back up, get it to the battery. It is electric start, so wire all that back up and probably just run a power wire to some lights and to the ignition, that type of thing. But clean up the wiring. There's a lot of wiring on this that a lot of crap that I'm not going to put back on it, so take all that off. But kind of the plan now that the motor's out, I will basically strip this thing, not completely down, but pull the fenders, radiator, gas tank, the electrical, seats, clean up the battery box and rebuild the one for the battery to fit in, and probably pull some of this stuff off the front just to get it not completely tore down, but tore down enough that I can tape off what I can, and plan to probably do like a bed liner, a rattle can bed liner, the majority of it, and may do something different on the top half. But that's kind of the plan. That's kind of where it's at right now. Thought I'd give a quick update, just what I ended up having to do, and yeah, this is where it's set. So again, if anybody has any questions, somebody has one of these, I'll do my best to help you out if there's something I can help you on. All the parts I did end up getting from Napa. I don't know if I already said that, but they were able to cross the bearings and the seals, so I was able to get all that from Napa. Some of the other parts I will order online. There's just not a whole lot out there for these, so not this particular model anyway. So again, anybody has questions, feel free to ask, and thanks for watching.